What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today we are finally doing a video on the mod that I've been playing for about 2 weeks now, and I'm loving this mod. It is called the Grimm's Cut Overhaul Borderlands 3 Overhaul mod. This is an amazing mod. If you are familiar with the Redux mod from Epic NNG, it is somewhat like that. You get more unique, I guess, unique enemies in Redux, but I would say that this mod does an extent on different things. So, it is a very... I'm going to read some stuff because I have the mod actually pulled up on my phone because there's a lot to this mod. So I want to just give you guys a little rundown of this mod. So it is still very early work in progress. And Grimm has actually been updating the mod quite a bit. The first couple days after he actually released it, he was updating it like every day. We've been giving him feedback, and I think he's just looking into the stuff that we were talking to him about. But this mod it's amazing. So it is still early, but it's now available in Nexus Mods. If you are on PC and playing Borderlands 3, go ahead, check this mod out. It is fun, and it's really cool because it's a pack mod. It's a pack file mod, so it's very simple. You don't have to do anything with your you don't have to do any extra shit. You just take the mod and you put the pack file into your pack folder in your Borderlands folder, and you're good. It's simple, very simple. All right, so with this mod, there's a lot here. So we have gameplay changes. Mayhem mode and annoyance have been removed. Some anointments, like the shield break, will be included on gear instead in the future. Normal Vault Hunter mode and True Vault Hunter mode have the same difficulty, and True Vault Hunter mode is only meant to be used as a way to restart the story. So if you are ready to start this mod, it's best to start a new character. Just saying, like, start this mod with a new character and play through it. I learned the hard way. Also, back up your files. Make sure that now, I never lost any of my save games because I already had them backed up, but re-back them up and start a new game. You don't have to take them out of your game. Just back up the files, make a new character, and start playing. There is so much on this mod. Okay, so you can now aim and throw grenades in FFYL by default, sprint and shoot by default, and slam from any height by default, which is really, really cool. I'll show you guys that. You can just do a simple jump and slam down. It's simple. Slam is now considered melee damage and will scale with it. Slam is melee, but melee isn't slam. All the enemies share the same loot pool, so world drops are the same in the base game and in the DLCs. The ammo drops are weighted towards the ammo types you need the most. All elements deal the same damage against all health bars, which is very cool. This also added slag, guys. And slag heals you every time you deal slag damage over time. So it's kind of like the lifesteal mechanic in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm pretty sure I have some guns that have that. I will show you. This video is basically kind of showing you guys some pro lessons I got. I got a decent amount now. So, yeah, we have movement changes. Slamming now allows you to shoot your weapons during it. Shooting a weapon with rocket power while airborne will propel you in the opposite direction you're aiming at. Weapons with rocket power are all heavy weapons, Torg and Jacob shotguns. Then we have the gear changes. Okay, I'm trying to just skim through this because I know you guys want to see these pro lessons. The gear, right? You have your commons, you have your uncommons, you have your rares, you have your epics. And I sell all of those because there's no point of keeping those, although some epic guns are really good to have. But you know what? F it. Legendary. We have our legendary still. They're world drop unique gear. Same simple thing. But now we have Iridian weapons, guys. Iridian weapons. I have some. I could possibly show you some. That is basically alien gear. Modded guns to be Iridian-like. You'll see what they did, or what Grimm did. Then we have ancient, unique alien gear that drops from the Vault monsters. That is not yet in the game yet. So these are all the things that are coming. When he updates the game, or when he updates the mod, he'll add these things at a later point. Immaculate. That's unique gear that drops from raid bosses. Not in game yet. So that's not quite in the game yet. Fabled. Unique gear that is farmed from bosses. That is in the game. So I've gotten fabled weapons before, and I think that's when you're farming an enemy like usual and they're supposed to drop something, it will drop as fabled, and then you will know that you got that enemy's drop, basically. Jewel, unique gear obtained from quests. So when you do a quest and you get a gun in return, it'll say jewel rarity. Then you have a cursed, unique gear that is cursed. And with a cursed, there is enemies in this game that drop a cursed weapons. These enemies are enlarged enemies. They're massive enemies. It kind of reminds me of the bigger character mod that I've seen on Borderlands 2. I don't know if I have it on my Borderlands 2, but I've definitely seen that one and the very small one. We have a mod that gives us random, big, cursed, huge enemies that you can fight and guarantee at least one of these weapons. Composite gear is unique gear from a set of items you need equipped to gain a bonus. Not in game yet. This is very, very unique to me. Composite is green. This reminds me of Diablo. It's green gear that is unique gear from a set of items you need to equip to gain a bonus. So, he is going to be releasing gear that you can put together and get a bonus. That is fucking awesome. Like, that's awesome. I think that is a really cool gear rarity. And lastly, we have Pearl, which is in the game, and they are ultra rare world drop unique gear. And I have a bunch that I want to show you guys. I don't want to get too much into like weapon changes, shield changes, stuff like that. If you want to check the rest of that out, because I feel like we already wasted a lot of time right now, you can go to Nexus Mods and just check it out. It's all this stuff is there. Just look up Grimm's Cut mod on Borderlands 3, and it'll show all the information right there. So let's go ahead, jump into Borderlands 3, and finally show you guys some really cool gear. I am only on chapter 9, I think. It should have said it at the bottom of the screen. I didn't check. Of course, we're in Sanctuary. Yeah, I have some really cool gear. I have a grenade that is fucking awesome. There's like a cryo ice grenade that's in this mod that's just like love. Like, it just activates and just spikes of ice just start spewing upwards. I'm so glad that I actually bought a Steam Deck and have kind of started playing on PC, because like this makes me actually want to get a PC. This is a pearlescent right here. Let's check these out in the inventory so you guys can get a better look at these things, and then we can throw them up. So throw them up and start shooting and shit. So Heavenly Wicket Zip Zapper Masher. The damage is pretty good. Fast as lightning. Critical hit damage plus 20%. Zoom times 5.0. Electrocuted targets deal reduced damage. Critical hits ricochet 3 bullets that deal 150% of the gun damage. Increased magazine size. Full auto. Lower damage. Critical hits chain shock to nearby enemies. It's a Jacobs revolver. And what's the inspect? Oh, stupid. Okay, so here's the inspect on that. Very, very cool looking gun. It shoots really fun. and I'm pretty sure it chains. Like this, when I shot this, it definitely chained. Next, this is a modded gun that I always just use just to have infinite ammo and shit. I really like the Engulfing Vicious Overlord, and this actually just got buffed, I think, with his recent update. So, always buff before a duel. Alright, melee damage plus 60%, zoom times 1.5. Swap firing modes to deploy a bipod that increases accuracy and handling. Now, you cannot run with the bipod out, but man, isn't that shit steady. That shit will not budge. You are aiming and shooting at whatever the hell you are aiming and shooting at. You're not going to miss it. On reload, the Overlord overloads, increasing its projectile count, fire rate, and spread for 6 seconds. Increased magazine size, but decreases reload speed. And it does have a very, very slow reload speed, but it's such an amazing gun. I want to say that's my favorite gun, but I have to give my favorite spot to the Wonderkind, or the Homelander, okay? The Homelander, right? I'm better. Critical hit damage, plus 65%. Zoom times 2.7. Amp shot every 3 shots that deals 200% bonus damage. The gun comes equipped with a absorb shield that has 56,996 capacity, shoots 2 piercing laser projectiles, and allows you to fly. High critical damage. Yes, it allows you to fly. We are going to show you this. We have the oxidized Delilah Hedgehog. This is a hedgehog. It got spikes, return damage, 396,094. When taking melee damage of bullet damage, returning high damage dart towards the attacker. Has 8 seconds cooldown. I have it equipped because it's a pearl. Alright. The Jordan Cryo Rubberized Freezing Field is the grenade I was telling you guys about. Basically, it just has spikes all over the place. Ice spikes. These things are amazing. Okay. These are the Iridian guns. So the Iridian guns, they're less rare than, I get them more than legendaries, I think. Maybe at the same rate as a legendary. And I think he fixed the drop rate. So legendaries aren't popping up everywhere. They pop up here and there, but they're not popping up like crazy. But watch today, it'll probably be like all over the place, just because I said that. Here's some Jewel guns right here. Black Hole Sun is fucking hilarious. Me and my buddy were playing, and it like pulls enemies in and starts like beating them all around. The shit is funny. That gun is hilarious. So I have more. I have this. I don't know how to say this name, but we're just gonna call it the Clarence Man. This is a pearl, but I think it's like a joke pearl, because when we use this pearl, me and my buddy were using it, it like puts you at 1 bullet, and basically like it just uses your bullets, leaves you at 1 bullet, and you just throw this gun. You just keep throwing this gun, because it is a TDR gun. The reload consumes all your reserved ammo except 1. Throws really fast in a straight line. The reload damage is as if you threw with a full magazine. There you go. Very, very unique as a pearl. I actually lost this. There was a little issue where like he would bring out an update and you would lose weapons you had. And I had 1 pearl at the time, and it was the Prism, and I lost it with the latest update. And maybe that's the reason why we haven't gotten an update yet. Maybe he's testing, maybe Grimm is just testing some things and seeing if he's losing weapons or something. But this is very unique. And if you haven't followed him, like, check him out on YouTube. He shows how to do a lot of these things. Like, I know he made this custom skin for this gun, because I've watched him make skins for guns, like custom skins, so that when you get these guns, they're very unique. You're not just gonna get a gun with pieces and then a random, like, you're just not gonna get like how the pieces look normally. He does this. It's fucking awesome. And it has projectile splits into all the elements. What? All the elements? That's crazy. Okay. So I have a decent amount of pearls. I have another... Oh, no, this is a Cataclysm. This is a different one. I have another Overlord. I have the highest damage one on me. We'll check out the Cataclysm real quick. I have a couple Homelanders now. These are... That's a legendary. There is... I don't know if I have any Fable anymore. I think I might have lost my Fables. Here's some more. Here's a Rose. This is another pearlescent shield. And, I mean, look at that skin. That's just cool. Damage taken increases your maximum health for 12 seconds. Stacks up to 99 times. Like, that... Like, the way these things look. Alright, let's check it out. So, we're gonna use the Overlord. Let's go to Meridian Metroplex, because that's where I have to be at. So let's go ahead and travel over there. I'm having a ball with this mod, like deadass. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm glad that it's a pack mod. Like, I am very glad because it's very simple. You don't have to do any loops and hoops and trying to get it running. It's just simple. It's like plug and play. You just go with it. I have also been reading the Borderlands Dead or Alive book. I am very close to finishing it. I keep saying to you guys that, oh, I'm going to do a review on this book. And I haven't yet brought it out yet because I am so close to finishing it. I've just been so busy painting and stuff like painting and working and trying to do like everything at once. I wanted to at least get this video out to you guys because this is just too much fun, like playing this game. All right, so I'm pulling the Homelander out. Check this gun. I am flying. I mean, it's like a very low gravity. You're not flying free will. Like, you can't hold a button and keep going up. But, I mean, that really helps, and the damage is freaking high. It's a very, very cool gun. I think that this gun makes the replayability of this game so much more, because you can just do so much with such a high height that you can jump. Like, it's insane. Here's the slam. Boom. I mean, like, well... Let me change guns so you guys can see. And that was the spikes. That was the grenades. Okay. So, this is a simple jump. Regular jump. I'm not going off of anything high or anything. Somebody's trying to kill me. You can just slam from any height. So, I just slammed. One simple jump, one simple slam. That, I mean, it's cool. It does make it easy, like when you have a quest that you have to slam through something, you could just, instead of having to run all the way up and do a slam, you could just go over to it and slam it and you're done. I can only think of one at the moment where you have to, well, no, actually, there is two of them that I can think of. It's one where you have to get all the little pieces, like, and then you have to, like, fight skags and stuff around. You get the pieces of the plants and stuff. But... the other one is like a little, like a little area you have to break into, but if you didn't have that slam, you'd have to go up a hill and jump down. Basically like in the first map of the game. So I have it set so my epic, everything below, epic and below, I sell automatically, which is a really cool feature that we got with the regular Borderlands, recent regular Borderlands update. So... okay. Alright, let's shoot the Overlord, because I don't think I've showed you guys the Overlord, how it shoots. I want to also show you guys how it reloads, because it is kind of slow with the reload. He also is reworking the skill trees, and the skill trees are He only did flak right now, but he did flak like really cool. Like I played a little bit of flak, and I think that the tree that he basically made for flak is really cool. Like it makes it feel like a whole different game. So I'm really excited because he's supposed to be working on not only flak but the rest of the Vault Hunters as well. That is in the list of things that needs to get done. I'm really excited about it because it changes the game a lot. So it makes it where it doesn't feel like you're playing Borderlands 3 anymore. I mean, you are playing Borderlands 3. I mean, it's simple. You know you're playing Borderlands 3. But it changes it up to a point where it's complete. It feels a lot different. It's kind of like you playing Borderlands 2 and you've been playing Axton forever, and you switch it up and you want to go Krieg. Krieg is like insane. Like if you're going from Axton to Krieg, that's like 1,000 times different. Like you went from staying alive to always burning, always throwing shit, always exploding. Like it's fun to have different things and different ways to play a game. It keeps you coming back, and I'm glad that I am really happy that Grimm brought this out, because I was having honestly I was having a really hard time with the Redux mod. Like it wasn't working for me anymore, and it kind of upset me because I really liked the Redux mod a lot. Like it had me coming back to BL3 a lot, and it just like I was like, man, now it's not working, and I can't get pearls anymore. I can't get all these guns. I lost everything. I mean, I probably didn't. I probably have those weapons and stuff on that save, but still, I just, the fact that this is such an accessible, easy mod to just go on, it makes it so much better. Just that it's that easy. Also, if you are on PC and you do mod, like Epic NG, he's the one that made Redux. I love Redux. I just can't get it to work anymore. He also makes other, like Epic NG makes a lot of other mods, like really cool things that change the game. Like you will see, like my Iridium in this game is not the same color as it should be in BL3. It's actually a why am I going back and forth? Like, am I supposed to? Oh, I gotta go around. So my Iridium is actually more on the color shade of BL2 because Epic Energy brought out a mod that actually makes the Iridium look like BL2. It's more like a light, like a pinkish purple than a dark purple that it is in, actually, I think right here. It's a lot brighter. You can also see it a lot further. It looks like BL2 Iridium, and it's really cool to just be able to change up your game a lot. I did notice though that if you do have his mods activated, some of them might not work. I've noticed that I have the pack mod to have double jump that Epic NG has out, but if you have this mod activated, you won't be able to double jump. But if you get the Homelander, do you need a double jump? Because, like, I'm flying-ish. Kind of flying. Like, a little bit. It actually really reminds me of the anti-gravity that you have, like, in the pre-sequel. Because, I mean, you're in space. That's kind of what it feels like. You're in space. So, if you are on PC and you are playing Borderlands 3 and you want to change it up some, and you want to have a chance to get pearlescence and these really cool rarity guns, and also have a chance at fighting some really cool enemies that just appear. There's some enemies that I faced in this mod that I could swear that Grimm added to this game, because I damn sure don't recognize Ratch being able to fly, and I know I've seen some Ratch fly recently. So they were like crazy. Like, I've been running into some crazy shit in this mod. Shit. But I'm really enjoying this mod. I want to do a playthrough with you guys. Maybe like start another playthrough again. Got all rares and uncommons. See, I'm not getting legendary. Like, I would have probably gotten a legendary if I played like the base Borderlands 3 game. Like, I probably would have gotten a legendary. At least from, look, these guys, they're probably not going to drop a legendary. Okay. And it takes a good bit to actually get pearlescence. Like, they are rare. Like, I have a decent amount. Me and my buddy were playing for hours and hours and hours. He got like better versions of guns, and I kind of picked up the ones that he dropped. I wanted as many pearlescence as possible, even if they were doubles, just in case if there was an update and I lost what was in my hands or whatever, I would be able to at least have some of the pearlescence still. Because that Homelander, that Homelander, oh my god, it's insane. Like I'll be able to get on the roof here. Like, you shouldn't be able to get on the roof here. Maybe you can't. There's a barrier here. But if there was no barrier, I would have been able to clearly get up there and over that. There is some maps that you can definitely just fly out, which is really fun to do. Maybe we can hop over this wall. See what's it. See if we can do that. There might be a barrier. Yep, barrier. No. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys want to play this mod, or are you even on PC? Like let me know. Let me know. Are you on PC or are you on a console? Like, I play Borderlands on PlayStation. I got a PS5. I play it on there, but I mainly play now on the Steam Deck because of stuff like this. This makes playing video games so much more different, that you can like get mods that are so creative like this. And you can also wait it out a little bit, like, you know, wait till this mod gets updated more and more, and see how it changes in the future. You most likely you're gonna get all them added stuff that's in or coming to the game. But if you want an early start, I'd say download the mod, start farming today, because like I got pearlescence, I got a lot of cool stuff that it's fun to use and changes up the game quite a bit. So just make sure that when you do download this, if you are going to download it, make sure you play on a new character, start a new game, and do not activate any of your other characters or start them in a game, because it will reset that character. It will put them in I was in a loop where like I started a character, I restarted a character, made it fresh again, and it kept on sending me to the very first mission, the very beginning of the game, where Claptrap comes in and puts you in there. So just, I would say I never had a problem once I made a new character and started fresh. So just make sure that you start fresh. Okay, guys? Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I just wanted to showcase to you guys this really cool mod. It is extremely fun. So, as always, thank you guys for checking out today's video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.